Hello and welcome to Midas Markets Daily News. Let's kick off your trading day with the latest financial news and market headlines.
Hi traders, this is Jason with the market update. The US dollar index moved higher on Monday, touching 98.56 as investors rushed into safe haven assets. The move followed joint US and Israeli strikes on Iran over the weekend, which reportedly resulted in the death of Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei. The conflict has severely disrupted shipping across the oil-rich Gulf region, while Iran has launched retaliatory attacks targeting US assets in neighboring countries. WTI crude surged nearly 10% at Monday's open, with prices hitting $73.2. Despite OPEC announcing increased output for April, markets are focused squarely on Middle East tensions. The escalation between the US and Iran has intensified fears of disruption in the Strait of Hormuz. More than 250 tankers are reportedly anchored outside the strait, awaiting clearance. If Hormuz faces prolonged closure, inflation risks could re-emerge globally, forcing central banks to reassess their monetary policy path. Near-term oil may test the $75 level. Spot gold jumped more than 2% in early Asian trade on March 2nd, reaching $5,420 per ounce, as geopolitical tensions triggered a sharp rise in safe haven demand. Over 40 senior Iranian officials were reportedly killed in weekend strikes, escalating regional instability and driving capital into precious metals. Gold may now aim for the $5,500 level. Technically, gold remains in a clear uptrend with a classic breakout structure forming. The Japanese yen weakened to around 157.6 on Monday, extending last week's losses as the US dollar strengthened amid rising geopolitical risk. The reported death of Iran's supreme leader and the effective shutdown of the Strait of Hormuz fueled global uncertainty, supporting the dollar. Meanwhile, the yen faces additional pressure from uncertainty surrounding Bank of Japan policy. The government recently nominated 2 inflation-leaning academics to the BOJ board, while Prime Minister Sanae Takaichi expressed concern over further rate hikes. Euro opened the week with a bearish gap as risk-off sentiment boosted the US dollar following the escalation between the US and Iran. However, follow-through selling has been limited so far, with the pair holding just below the mid-117 level during Asian trade. Ongoing airstrikes in the Middle East and fears of further escalation continue to underpin safe haven demand for the dollar. If geopolitical tensions persist, the greenback may retain short-term support against the euro.
We hope you enjoyed today's market outlook. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment below. Remember to join us tomorrow morning for the freshest news.